So I found something that could take quite a while. I don't know if you want to save it. It's 15 black advantages or 15 advantages that black people have.
Okay.
So it's kind of written opposite of so what, not white power. What's it called? The thing that white people have? Privilege? White privilege.
White privilege. Okay.
So it's like, here's 15 examples of black privilege.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Sure.
Okay.
Did you want me to argue with you?
No, I didn't know if you wanted to get into it or not.
Sure.
Special education scholarships.
I thought they just like outlawed that.
I don't know how accurate this thing is. I just read what's in front of me.
Just read whatever Adam puts in front of you, right? He's the producer of this shit.
You think I want to ruin that? It wouldn't be politically correct to have a scholarship that was allocated specifically to just Caucasian people. There are, however, many scholarships that are only available to minorities. Although they might not be specifically labeled as so, many of them are put aside for cultural and genetic ties to being African American. They are meant to serve underserved communities and help break barriers to educational access.
Wait a minute.
That's nice of them. What?
It is nice of them. Culturally, what did you say about culture? So if you're culturally black, you get money for college?
Do you have something you can grab to be an interrupter? Because I don't. Okay, there it is.
No.
Many of them are put aside for cultural and genetic ties to being African American.
What does that mean? I know what genetically means. It means you're black. You got melatonin or whatever. What does culturally black mean?
Your pants sit below your butt cheeks. I don't know.
Your pants automatically don't fit you right.
Okay, so here's what I know. Okay. I know that recently Eminem released a single to his upcoming album.
Yes.
And there is a lot of talk about culture. So
in the song?
No, just chatter. Okay. Black people saying that Eminem sucks.
Oh, okay.
And he's a guest in the house of hip hop, and he needs to take his shoes off before he comes in the house or something. I don't know. Whatever. But I think it has. Okay. If you like Eminem, then you probably can't get this cultural scholarship, I'm assuming.
But what if you're like a redneck and you like the new Beyonce song where she's wearing a cowboy hat or whatever?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, because that's not black culture. Like, you have to like cookouts.
But I like cookouts.
Okay.
So, okay. Did you know that like Beyonce was on the top of the country charts or whatever, right?
No, but okay.
Just recently, like in the past couple weeks or whatever, she released a country song and she went to the top of the country charts because she wore a cowboy hat or something. And I'm just curious if this is the same type of, you know what I mean? Is it culture? Did the white people say it was cultural appropriation or no?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of people that said that she's got no business putting out country music.
What do you think that's true?
I don't care what she puts out.
Oh, I don't either. I'm just curious. But
no, I mean, that's my legitimate response. I don't care what anybody puts out. I don't care what color you are. Mm-hmm. And just because you put on a cowboy hat and a twang in your voice, like,
right.
Okay, so now you're a black person singing about pickup trucks and skull rings. I don't give a shit.
Right. No, I'm with you. I agree.
I don't give a shit.
The funniest part to me was as soon as that song came out, how many posts I saw about how black people were the original country artists. that country got stolen from black people. Everything that happens gets stolen from black people, no matter what.
You know, okay. This could possibly come off as a little bit racist. So
no.
I need to prepare you for it.
Okay.
All right. I am so tired of hearing about how like we was kings and black people invented everything.
Everything.
If that's the case, How come in Africa they're still living in huts and they have flies on their kids? Like, build a fucking 2-story hut, and then you can lay claim to everything that you say you stole, that we stole from you here.
You build a better fly trap, and the people will come to you or something. Your kids have flies, and you live in a hut, but you built everything.
I seen this video the other day that it was a new technological advance in Africa. And I'm like, well, I got to see what the fuck this is.
Please tell me it's indoor plumbing.
No. No, it's not. So
is it some kind of a new mud brick?
You're not real far off.
No.
Okay. So they take a recycled, like, clear 1 or 2 liter bottle.
Okay.
And fill it with water and bleach. And then they cut a hole in their tin roof and put that light so it's sticking half in and half out. So then when the sun hits it, the sun bounces around inside the water and lights up the bottom side of the bottle, you know.
Oh, my God.
So they were acting like in their little click-clack voices, like they invented electricity. Like that's okay. That's the technological advance that is making headlines right now.
And right, no, that's good. They was kings and stuff. I don't.
So they was kings, but they was kings in a dark room because they hadn't invented Sunwater yet.
Sunwater. So, how do you? They've been doing that for a long, long time, claiming that they invented everything, and every time it's they invented it and the white people stole it or something like that.
Here,
right?
give me
Isn't
that.
Isn't that how it, like, what their argument is or whatever?
I think it's typically like, I just read an article about this as well, and it was going back against. So, for instance, let's say peanuts or whatever the fuck it is that they get credit for.
Right.
So what they say is, dustpans. That was one of them. Okay, so there was somebody that said, let's go the whole month without using a black person's invention, and here's all the things you guys will be missing. It was a black person that said it. Okay, so they went down the list. You won't have, I guess, bike theft and whatever. That was easy. Okay, you won't have all this, or this.
So
one of them.
It's sorry. It's one of those things where, like, if you let the native predators, if you kill all them, like, you have an overpopulation of deer, basically. So we had an overpopulation of bicycles. Is that what happened? Jeez.
How funny would it be if, like, Schwinn was the one behind bringing in all the slaves to drive bicycle sales?
That'd be awesome. I bet you we could start that rumor.
So
anyway,
what they said, what they said was, if you go a month without using a black person invention, then you won't have dustpans. And this guy was fact checking the patents. So this black guy did invent a dustpan, but there were dustpans invented and patented like 200 years prior to that. It just didn't have this specific handle on it.
Oh. So this specific handle dustpan, we can't use it. Damn it.
Right. So, like, up until this black guy became free from slavery, everybody just took a broom and put everything into a pile. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do with it from here.
I guess we're moving. Pile gets too big, you gotta go. So, has anybody tried to live a month without white people inventions?
I think I do probably almost every day.
Do you?
I mean, I don't know what white people inventions are. Most of the things that I use are from yellow people.
They didn't invent them. They invented mass producing them.
Whatever. Same thing. I give credit where it's due.
understand. If you can make 1,000 of these in a day for a nickel, you get credit for inventing it. I think
anyway, that's the first one.
I think the invention credit should go to whoever dies, whoever the most people die making it. You know what I mean? Like now, everything gets credited to Chinese because they just kill all of them. They lose 6 Chinese people for every fucking tire they make in China or whatever they make over there.
I would, if China wanted to do something to get a little more bang for their buck, I would pay more for something if I knew that somebody died making that specific one. Like you can buy one where nobody died, and for an extra $100, like here's the picture of the person that died making this particular iPhone.
This was unethically sourced. Here's the death certificate of the guy who made this iPhone for you.
You wouldn't pay a little more for that?
No, but maybe we can sponsor. Who's Right can sponsor Chinese funerals. Like if somebody dies making an iPhone and you can tell which iPhone they died making, we'll sponsor their funeral if we can put their picture with that iPhone. I don't know.
You just made it really complicated.
Yeah, it's really complicated. I just wanted funeral sponsorships. There's got to be a way to get funeral sponsorship business going.
Can't we just say we'll sponsor any funeral?
No, that's really expensive.
No,
only
sponsoring
Chinese
a
funerals can't be that expensive.
Sponsoring a funeral doesn't have to mean paying for the whole thing. Like if we'll send you the press kit, and as long as everything is displayed around the corpse, you'll get $100.
We're gonna display around the corpse. No, nope. I want him to wear a Who's Right tie. I want the corpse to wear a Who's Right tie, or one of those jackets with the dollar bills all over it. Because that'll make me laugh.
Okay. Anyway, that's the first example of black privilege.
Okay. Oh, good.
There has been a real push over the past several decades to celebrate African American art and media. Black America has been traditionally left out of the media, and their art is unappreciated. Not many black people throughout history had the luxury of being critically acclaimed artists or the means. What they did do, however, was a creative and artistic paradigm all their own. They are finally getting the forum that they haven't been able to in the past.
Wasn't it proven that like all of the gangster rap was basically just Jews?
Is that relevant?
Yes.
It's funny.
That's black art, isn't it?
Well, no. Jews, black people were rapping about what they know.
Uh-huh.
Jews were publishing it. It's still black art. It's not Jew art.
But if there's a Jew like in the like this booth or whatever, like making little edits or whatever the Jews do.
Dr. Oive.
Right. If the Jews are deciding like, oh yeah, this guy gets famous, this guy doesn't, is that?
No, that's not what happened though. The Jews, it's not like all the Jews were sitting in a room and twirling their curls like, let's let this one go and let's keep this one back.
All right.
The main one was NWA's Jew. And he just knew that he was able to make money off of it, so he got behind it and got him out there.
So
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, if there was some Jew somewhere that decided that he wanted to make us go worldwide, whatever that means.
Is there any Jew podcasting editors or whatever, or podcasting promoters?
We can say that Adam's a Jew. That's a Jewish name, isn't it?
Yeah, Adam Goldstein, right?
Goldsteinberg.
It's Goldsteinberg. I like it. Make us rich, Goldsteinberg. Wait. So when you say black art, the only thing that comes to mind is rap. Do black people paint stuff?
You know, when it's funny because when I said black art, I did not even think about rap. I thought about a profile painting of a black woman with a really long head and big lips, like they're like a African queen.
What? Really?
Yeah. You say black art, I think African queen lips.
African queen lips.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. But
you know what I'm talking about, right? It's the silhouette of the
Aunt Jemima?
No, like a profile.
No.
African queen lips. Yes.
If I look up African queen lips, will I get it?
I don't know. I'll check. Oh, nope, that's not it. Whatever. I know what I mean.
All right. I don't, when I think of black art, I think of rap music and drive-bys. But do they paint?
I guess somebody black has to paint something. But there's like poetry and music.
Like the beat poetry where they fucking, or slam poetry. That's not art. Slam poetry is not art.
I think it is.
Yeah, you're wrong about that.
Who are you to tell me what art is?
I'm me to tell you who art is. Slam poetry isn't art. It's barely literate. Those people can barely talk, much less slam poetry. It's garbage.
Oh, you made me skip one. Community togetherness. Not many Caucasian people are that committed to community or banded with their neighbors to keep safe. That's how this starts. What? Right. You think black people started Neighborhood Watch, you stupid motherfucker? Where Neighborhood Watch was created to look out for black people.
Right. Look, there's one.
He's got Skittles. Shoot him. African Americans often share a common cause to allow their families and children to grow up in a different existence. Therefore, solidarity and community are fostered and celebrated in black communities around the country. They tend to group together to fight injustice as a group, and it is much more acceptable to self-segregate. Do you believe anything? Is anything in that correct?
It is more acceptable for black people to self-segregate. I don't know why, but it is, right?
Well, okay. If you're at a club, all right, instead of black and white, we're talking boys and girls.
Okay.
Okay. And you're at a dance club.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of ugly girls all huddled in the corner. And all the ugly girls decided they're all going to just hang out together in the corner.
Okay.
Nobody's going to say shit.
Fuck no. Yeah, cool. Can maybe move to a darker corner. I don't want to look at you.
Isn't that the same thing? Like if all the white, do you understand the comparison?
Yeah, I do. Black people are ugly.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard you say. You racist son of a bitch. Black people are ugly girls. I get it.
In the club.
In the club, right.